Are you sabotaging your own success in Marvel Rivals without realizing it? Whether you're trying to win more games or you're just trying to avoid making new mistakes, these 10 missteps could be holding you back. Stick around because fixing even one of these may help you improve your gameplay. Some of these I know you've heard before, however, I still feel like you need to hear them again. The first mistake you're probably making is having way too much of an ego. Oftentimes, I see way too many people that have the biggest egos in the world for whatever reason. They're constantly trying to flame their teammates instead of actually helping their team with creating value by eliminating enemy players and communicating. They're consistently playing as individuals by making bonehead mistakes, such as trying to go and out ego somebody who's on the opposite side of the map and not playing the objective. Taking fights that you know you shouldn't be taking, like a 1v6, and feeding the enemy team and typing in chat and blaming everybody else. Instead, why not get on the mic and actually communicate with your team about who is low, who's out of position, and if the enemy team is flanking around and jumping your strategist. I would much rather have somebody who may not be the best at the game but is communicating versus somebody who's typing in chat and not really doing anything to help their team out. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. And my next point could actually be the reason why, and that is tilt queuing. I even catch myself doing this when I don't need to, and I think that this is something that everybody is guilty of. So many times we try to re-queue after we've had several bad games in a row. Instead of taking a break, we continuously play knowing we're not in a good mood, we're not making the plays that we know we're capable of, and not giving ourselves time to have a mental reset and a fresh slate when our energy is right. That way, we're focused and giving our teammates excellent comms. Instead of queuing again, go look at VOD reviews to look at the mistakes that we've made, take down some notes so that we can improve, and apply at least one thing that we can work on consistently on our journey. Also, taking a break from playing in ranked as well as quick play at times can be one of the best things that you can do. There's a lot of different options now that you have at your disposal to play characters that you want to play and improve on, which goes into my next point. Instantly locking characters that you have absolutely no experience playing, and this is more specifically in ranked, by the way. And I honestly don't understand this for the life of me. There have been so many times to where I've queued up solo and I've had teammates that would instantly choose characters that they've never picked before and purposely throw games. Instead, why not go into another mode and actually gain more experience and do some research on how to actually best utilize them? I feel like people should get banned for doing this in ranked if they're doing it purposefully, because there are people that are out there that play ranked because they actually want to improve, and I feel like it makes zero sense as to why you would do something like that. You can go into quick play, Doom's match, or other LTMs that they have and gain more experience that way versus coming into ranked and wasting time. Let me know in the comments if you've ever experienced anything like this, because I feel like it is more common than not. The next mistake that you're probably making is overextending and being egregiously aggressive. I see way too many people consistently overextending themselves. What I mean by that is they will take fights to where they will be out of the strategist's line of sight, as well as being too primarily focused on one specific target in small areas on different sides of the map and not staying with their team. Of course, flanking around is good every once in a while, as you will create great opportunities for your teammates, as well as surprise people who are not expecting you to do so, and it could potentially turn the fight around as well if your team is struggling. However, doing this too often will lead you to put your team in a bad position. If you're going to do so, make sure that your timing is right and it's on point, and you're able to get back to your team as quickly as possible if they do need help. Also, you do need to be aggressive and take risks every once in a while that are calculated. But if you're doing it too often, you're also going to overexpose yourself as well as put your team in a position to where they can lose the objective. Play with confidence and play with aggression, but make sure that it's controlled. This next mistake is extremely costly. Not communicating with your teammates. I really don't understand why people are so scared to get on the mic and tell people what's going on. Communication in this game is important because if everybody is on the same page, 9 times out of 10, you can walk away victorious. Or I should say, you can increase your chance of winning. If everybody knows who to focus, who's low, who's out of position, if one of the duelists are a little too far up for you to be able to heal, or if your teammates aren't turning around to help with backline, there's so many situations and reasons as to why communication in this game is so important. I understand that people may not feel comfortable with doing this, but I encourage you to get out of your comfort zone because you can really help carry your team to victory. Also, guys, remember this. This isn't just applicable to the games, this is applicable in real life as well. The next mistake is not paying attention to who has ultimates. Always make sure to at least peek every once in a while to see who on your team has ultimates, and if you have your ultimate, let your team know by either pinging it or getting on the mic and telling them. Knowing this information will help you turn fights into your favor. There's so many times to where I see people using all of their ults for absolutely no reason and burning them when they could have waited for a better opportunity to help swing the engagements into their favor. This information is extremely valuable. Just make sure to pay attention to the number that is right next to the character's photo when you're looking at stats. The next point is not playing as a team. Teamwork in this game is obviously important for a reason. If you're just going to play the game as an individual, go and play free-for-all or play a different game, because working together and having good chemistry with your teammates is important to your success as a player, whether you're playing in ranked or quick play. Tip number 8, late night queuing, especially solo. I don't know what is in the water during the nighttime, but for some reason, I have had extremely bad teammates who don't communicate, don't even try. They won't help you if you ask them to. The night experience is definitely something else. I know some people are drunk or they just got off of work or whatever the situation might be, but I would highly recommend for you to not queue late night at all. Please don't. Sometimes you can get lucky with having good teammates, but you might actually have to get on tank or duelist to carry your team depending on how skilled you are. This tip is more for ranked players, even though I do feel like it will probably be the same way for quick play. These last 2 points are really important. Number 9, not getting enough sleep or working out. To be honest, I feel like this tip is the most important because we need to make sure that we are taking care of our minds, our body, and our spirit. Make sure that you're getting the adequate sleep that you need each night. Make sure that you're drinking enough water throughout the day, as this will help you make better decisions. There's so many health benefits for you drinking more water and not drinking juice and pop all the time. Working out is also important. Even if you can't go to the gym, make sure that you're getting at least 10,000 steps plus a day. You can go and do this at home if you need to by doing walking workouts. There's so many things that you can do from home, so there's no excuse. Your body is your temple. Make sure that you're treating it as such. The last and final mistake I see people making is playing the game way longer than they need to. There's definitely going to be days to where you feel like you're on top of the world and you're dominating every match you play. Before you know it, several hours have gone by. There's days where you're absolutely going to get demolished and it's going to seem like nothing's working in your favor. Remember that we have finite time on planet Earth, and I feel as though this needs to be said to everybody because life as we know it is very short. Go and chase your dreams. Whatever ambitions you have, go for them. The game is not your life, nor is any game your life. Make sure to go outside, get some exercise, read books, elevate your life in ways that you know that you're more capable of. I hope this video inspired you or made you realize mistakes that you've been making. I understand that some of these topics have already been talked about before, but I also wanted to talk about things that are more taboo. Regardless of where you are in life or who you are, I want to thank you for watching this video. Make sure to go like, subscribe, and make sure to go back and watch my previous videos as we talk about more leaks, news, and the future of Marvel Rivals. God bless every single one of you. Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you enjoyed today's video. Trust me, there's more on the way. I've also been thinking about doing a giveaway on YouTube as well as my Twitch and X account. Let me know what you think, and until next time, make sure you take care of yourselves and take care of each other. It's your favorite big brother Croissant. I'm out, man. Peace.